Sam Nicolaisen has been impressive, though he's only a little lad, only 4'11". On the outside, Bruce Pennell just adjusting his visor. So we just remind you, it's 13 heats, 4 laps per race. Here is the lineup. Olsen on the inside, next to him Phil Collins, grid 3 Nicolaisen, on the outside Bruce Pennell. Here we go for heat number 1 of what could be a most crucial and exciting British League fixture. On the inside, it is Olsen who gets to jump up to the corner. Pennell's after him in third place. It is Collins with Nicolaisen at the back, but Olsen leads it for the beat. Second place, Pennell. Third is Collins. And now the battle is on between Pennell and Olsen, 2 world champions. Pennell the reigning title holder, Ollie Olsen, that's 36, just about the elder statesman on parade here this evening. Still looking pretty lively. And he is shaking Pennell off. Style of the Great Dane, who had to withstand some thrusts from Pennell. They're into the last lap here at Brandon. It's 350 metres around, and Pennell has not stopped fighting. We all know his competitiveness, and here he comes. Well, after sparing of it around the outside, Olsen will be aware of him, and as they go over the line, it's Olsen by about a length. Second place Pennell, third was Collins, so that was a divided heat, 3 to each team, and it could hardly be better poised here after just one race. And we are reminded, while we said this early on, only just really back and not really finding his feet yet. Charlie McKenna's in grid 2, their former teammates. Jan Werner, Czechoslovakian signing from Swindon for the Heathens in grid 3, and on the outside Kevin Hawkins, who might well be a match winner for Coventry. Kevin Hawkins, of course, has been a match winner, and indeed I recollect was Coventry's match winner at Cradley earlier this year. So here we go, heat 2, 3 to each team, the points is divided, and away they go. And from the inside it is McKenna, and so too it is Hawkins. It's Hawkins that leads it. In second place it is now Jan Werner, and McKenna and Reid locked together for the third place battle. Hawkins, well, we rather thought he might find heat 2 to his liking, and now the Heathens have moved up into second and third place, and Coventry must look to McKenna, and Werner's in trouble in second place. This is Hawkins a mile clear. We have lost Jan Werner, so moving into second place it's Reid with McKenna in third place as they move into the last lap of heat number 2. See the way they spread themselves out here in heat 2. Hawkins wins it. Second place was Reid, third was McKenna, so a 4-2 heat advantage. That pushes Coventry up front. Knudsen from Coventry. Next to him Alan Graham, grid 3, Gary Guglielmi, and on the outside Lance King in white. So the score 7-5. This one really should be quite explosive. Knudsen on the inside, next to him Graham. Grid 3 has Guglielmi, and on the outside it is King. And Knudsen it is who hits the corner in front, and so too is Guglielmi gone with him. And it's Coventry 1-2 at the moment, and Graham going after them. And Graham with some work to do now as Guglielmi leads it. The big tough Sydney sider in front. Second place is Knudsen, and the Heathens are trailing. You can see the battle there, and Guglielmi, as we mentioned, in excellent form recently, must be boosted by his success in the Midland Riders Championship, maintaining that form. Knudsen's tucked in second place, and Graham, for all his thrusting and all his forcefulness and all his aggression, isn't really making much ground. All the Bees fans, well, they must be feeling they've been overshadowed as Kings of the Midlands by the Heathens in the last season or so. Enjoying this at the moment. Guglielmi is going to win it looking back. Second place, Knudsen. Third was Alan Graham, so that's a 5-1 for Coventry. Takes them into a 6-point lead, 12-6 early. Outside Shearer. Here we go for heat number 4. And Gunderson's got away from the inside, and so too from the outside has come Mitch Shearer. In third place it is Werner, and Shearer has gone around the outside of Gunderson, and the Bees, it must be said, are buzzing a bit. Shearer in front. Gunderson has lost his helmet colour, but he is in second place. In third place it is Werner, with McKenna way at the back for Coventry. Mitch Shearer, of course, who had an unhappy start to his season in contests with the Coventry management overturned for the first weeks of the season, seems to be getting really back into his top form at the moment. He certainly has gone past the Midland Riders Championship as well as you please, and now he is stretching away here in heat 4. Around the last two corners, Shearer is going to win it. Gunderson is second. In third place it's Werner, so points divided, and Coventry hang on to that 6-point advantage. Coming out for heat number 5 with Cradley in just a bit of... Oh, and they were impatient, and Knudsen was almost tempted through the tapes. And again, Pennell is anxious to get on with the action, and so too is Guglielmi. You can almost feel them straining as away they go this time. And from the inside, it is Knudsen. And where is Pennell? Pennell is on the outside, and creeping around the line has come Phil Collins, and they're ducking and diving and weaving all over the place. It's Collins who shows. In second place now, it is Guglielmi. And Pennell trying to get through on the inside, and this is super speedway. Still, it is Collins now levelling out. It's Guglielmi in second place, third place Pennell, and at the back Knudsen. And we have a remarkable spectacle of the riders who were first and third in last year's World Final, trailing in third and fourth places here. Collins in front, second place Guglielmi under some pressure from Pennell, and at the back Knudsen. It's Phil Collins. Now, of course, he is no slouch, we know this, and this is where the battle is for second place. And Pennell must make his effort. Look, there's the old dirt track, leg trailing style, and he'll make a bid now, and Guglielmi can't afford to hang around. Here comes Bruce Pennell trying to find the drive, and he hasn't really ridden a good corner there. It's a win for Collins. Guglielmi's held out the world champion. A 4-2 heat win though for Cradley. Well, that was Cradley's first heat win of the evening. Here we go, heat number 6. Oh, Gunderson's got away well, and so too on the outside is Olsen. But Gunderson is who clearly leads. In second place is Nicolaisen, and Olsen going high and trying to find the drive, but unable to do so. Here's Gunderson in front, so 3 Danes with Andy Reid at the back. Gunderson again has lost his helmet colour. It really is a point in Speedway that many viewers have spoken to us and written to us about. It does seem incredible in this technological age when we can put men on the moon. We can't find helmet colours that will stay on for more than a lap. Certainly Gunderson in front. He should be in white. Second place is Nicolaisen. Good ride from the wee Dane. And Olsen content to sit back in third place and contain Andy Reid. They're into the last lap. There's Gunderson. Looking a little bit more like it. Had not a too impressive second place first time out. He's led this one from start. And he's within sight of the finishing post now. Gunderson takes it. Second place was Nicolaisen. Third was Olsen. Again, the points were shared, and that still means that Coventry 4 in front. Well, just watch the start. 4 in it. And here we go for heat number 7. And it's Shearer, and it is Hawkins, and it's the Bees again who are in front. Shearer leads. In second place, it is Kevin Hawkins, and in third place it is Lansking, and Alan Graham seems to have lost his gating touch completely. He's moved up into third place, but they took a 5-1 off him in his opening ride, And oh my goodness, Hawkins in terrible trouble there and has allowed both the Heathens to go through. He just overcooked the corner, and that's all the league champions need. They just saw their moment. Kevin Hawkins will rue that moment of carelessness, because what looked like being a maximum heat win for Coventry has now been split and divided. And unless Hawkins can get up into the last lap, which I don't think he's going to do, that's the way it's going to stay. That could be a crucial and costly slip for Coventry. Shearer, well, the little Kiwi is looking back at his best. He wins Heat 7. In second place it was Graham, in third place it was Lance King. Last was Kevin Hawkins, obviously kicking himself. It meant it was a divided heat. It meant the score stay with a 4-point difference, 23-2 amongst this quartet, and he is on the inside, and there's been an awful lot of points scored from gate number 1 this evening. And it is again from the outside, Hawkins and Collins from the inside. There they are, peeling off down the back straight. In front, Phil Collins. Second place is Hawkins, third is Nicolaisen. Tigering style, so characteristic of all the Collins brothers. Remember, there's 4 of them in Speedway at the moment, and another one coming along this month. Phil Collins is a spectacular sight at full cry. There he is. And it certainly is a fast racing track here at Brandon this evening. When a rider gets in front and makes his own line, he can really cut up the pace. That's why it's difficult to pass. It has been said before, perhaps the track here at Coventry is too good. Well, we've seen some super racing. I don't hold with that theory at all. Here's Collins going to win it by the length of the straight. Second place was Hawkins for Coventry, third with Nicolaisen. So the Bees still shared the points and still stay 4 in front. The back as well, so they're the team with it all to do at Heat 9. Here we go. And they're all bunching up for the first corner. It's Knudsen who shows. Here comes Gundersen around the outside. Gundersen sweeping around the field. He's in front. Knudsen second. Guglielmi is third. Well, there was an uncanny predictability about the move of Eric Gundersen. Certainly never made the gate, but he is a real devil at getting around the outside. Keeps the throttle open and terrific control. And the Danes in command here. And Knudsen almost overcooked that corner. Here's Gundersen, second place Knudsen still, third place Guglielmi. So the Bees ensuring that Cradley gain no advantage from heat number 9, although Gundersen looks as though he's well set. And again, the 2 Danes in front. There's a fairly large contingent of Danish fans here at Brandon enjoying the action this evening. They're over for today's World Cup final at White City, London. Taking the opportunity to see their Danish stars in domestic speedway. A win for Gundersen, but the Bees packing in behind him. Knudsen was second, Guglielmi was third. Points divided, still 4 points between them. Eric Gundersen, the outside Hawkins in the blue helmet colour. 4 points in it. This is heat number 10. And Alan Graham has hit the front this time. Graham is through. In second place it's Olsen, and the crucial third point is Lance King, and the red lights are on. And referee John Eccles not happy with that start. It's Kevin Hawkins. You can almost feel the tension beginning to build here. You can put your fingers out and just about touch it. It's very exciting. Here we go then, for the second time of asking, Heat 10. That's a marvellous picture again as off they go, and again Graham has hit the front. Second place is Olsen. Hawkins is third, or is he? No, Lance King I think has just got the drop, or has he? Difficult to see from this angle as they hit the pit corner. It is Olsen drifting wide to try and look for Hawkins, and that's allowed young Master King through, and that was brave cornering from Lance King, and now he's boldly and audaciously challenging Ollie Olsen. Graham in front. Olsen in second place. King is third. Hawkins is last. And this is where they stood when the race was initially stopped. Olsen has really got to get a move on. Otherwise, Lance King might well cause more than a sensation. Here's Graham in control into the last lap. And Olsen's in trouble, and there by the second bend. Does seem to be a little bit of extra drive there. Going over the line, a win for Graham. Second place is Olsen. Third was King, an important third place. So a 2-point advantage there from Cradley. They win that one 4-2, and it means just 2 points on difference and just 3 races to go. Shearer has not made the start. It's Pennell who's got away from the outside. Shearer is second. In third place it is Collins, and the world champion, just as we suspected, would find that extra little bit of oomph just when it counted. He's in front. Shearer, hitherto unbeaten, is in second place. Collins is third, and if they stay this way, we'll bring them back to all square. Here's Pennell, and when he's in front, my word, he's a difficult bloke to catch. Far less bypass. A match that started so brightly for Coventry, but the Heathens have whittled away at their advantage, and Coventry have had a couple of little slips. I dare say Kevin Hawkins will be regretting his slip, and also the fact that he missed out in this race, and Phil Collins is coming up, and Shearer really has to get weaving to avoid giving away a maximum heat win. It's Pennell who wins it. Second place just holding on, Mick Shearer. Third place Collins, 4-2 heat win for Cradley. There's the grid 2 is Olsen. Then we have King, and on the outside is Guglielmi. They're awfully impatient to get away. And this time they go, and it is, oh goodness, has made a super start. Olsen's in second place. Where is Guglielmi? We'll look for him. He's around the outside, so it's still absolutely level. They're divided. Here goes Gunderson around the bottom corner, and King has come into the picture, and Olsen very sensibly has dropped back to allow Guglielmi into second place, and I'm sure he'll try to shield him and keep out young Lance King, who will bust a gut to try and get by. There's Gunderson in front. And there is the battle for that so important last point, third place points, and King's in trouble. And so too is Olsen. It's just as well that Lance King was in trouble, because Olsen made an awful hash of that pit corner. They're sorting themselves out into the last lap. Gunderson, doesn't seem to matter which bike he's on, he goes like a steam train. He's in front. Second place Guglielmi, third will be Olsen. So they're absolutely all tied up. A win for Gunderson. Second place Guglielmi, third is Olsen. And so we're going to have a last heat decider. It's 36 all. Couldn't be better. Graham, grid 3, Shearer on the outside panel. Who is going to get the vital drop? And they're away, and it is Coventry in front. Shearer leads it. Second place is Knudsen, and Shearer's in trouble, and Pennell has gone through. Pennell going round the outside of Knudsen, and Pennell's gone down, and it is drama of the highest order. Pennell is down, the race is continuing in front. It is Knudsen in second place now, it is Graham in third place, it is Shearer, and the referee has not stopped it, and that is a moment of high drama. Pennell is back on his bike, he's picked himself up, it must be said, gallantly, but surely he can do nothing about the result of this one now. Knudsen leads it. Second place is Graham, third is Shearer, and at the back, a long way back, having remounted, it is Bruce Pennell, and they're into the last lap, and this is a British League match they're going to be talking about for ages and ages and ages, and Coventry look as though they are going to nick it. Knudsen goes over the line on his back wheel, doing a Pennell. He wins it for Coventry. Second was Graham, third was Shearer. There's the final score. The bees are raising the roof. But my word, we're going to be talking about this last Heat 13 for a long, long time to come. Well, there is Pennell going back to the pits, not looking at all happy with life, and the Coventry team are waiting for Tommy Knudsen, and he is going to get the traditional victory bumps. Happy days, we're loving every minute of this. And in the midst of all the celebrations, you have to commiserate with Cradley. They really have made a tremendous match. Here's Gary Newbon in the thick of the action.
What a match! Well, you got it right again.